Feel free to unmute and speak, anybody. Yeah.
Yeah, yes, Krishna, I tried all the features, whatever we discussed during our webinar.
Okay, nice.
So it came out very well.
Okay, would you be
Yeah.
able to demo it to the group in the next week or something?
Yes, yes.
Take a quick 5 to 10 minutes demo.
Yes, yes, I will do it.
Awesome, awesome.
Thank
Maybe we'll go with Neha and Imran. Imran somehow got dropped. Neha, like, were you able to create anything in the last 1 week?
Yeah, so yes, Krishna, so we have created some tested some HSM form, like template is also tried, but not yet implemented in our current wala like flow.
Which is
So
okay.
we have done that.
So आपके end पे testing भी कर रहे हो तो it's a good place to start.
Yes.
Okay. So maybe I think both Sharanya and Neha, like you booked like check-in calls also with Tanu, right? So we'll be able to review flows and give you a better understanding. Rahul, Diksha, were you able to try something? Is Rahul there? Huh. Were you able to create a
Hello?
flow? Hello. हाँ राहुल.
हाँ मैम, हम ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि गूगल शीट इंटीग्रेशन करने का रेड्स गूगल शीट
Okay.
से,
Okay.
तो
कोई बेस्ट
उस पे ही
प्रैक्टिसेस
वर्किंग
आपने
में
कुछ
है।
ट्राई किया?
बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस मतलब
जैसे कि
अभी
हमने
तो मतलब
लास्ट
ट्राई नहीं
वीक
की।
कनेक्ट
हाँ
किया है,
हाँ,
स्प्लिट बाय
वो तो हमने
कलेक्शन स्टार्ट करने का।
वो तो हमने पुराने वाले फ्लोज में यूज किए हैं सब, स्टेट बाय कलेक्शन, अपडेट कॉन्टेक्ट वगैरह।
वो अपडेट किया है क्या फ्लोज में?
हाँ,
एंड रीड फ्रॉम गूगल शीट आप अभी ट्राई करने वाले हो?
ट्राई करें।
ओके ओके, लाइक एनी टाइमलाइन सो दैट ऑफिस आवर्स बुक कर सकते हो क्या आप तनु या मेरे साथ, सो दैट हम लोग फ्लो रिव्यू देख
हाँ,
सकते हैं?
ठीक है।
ओके, मेघना, वर यू एबल टू ट्राई समथिंग? लास्ट 1 वीक में आपने कुछ ट्राई किया? 1-2 वीक्स में नया फ्लो क्रिएट किया या एग्जिस्टिंग फ्लो को चेंज किया? Okay, like, can you unmute yourself and say like anything that you have done so that you can also learn? Okay. Maybe we can get like a call with you after this, like Tanu will reach out to you so that हम लोग कॉल सेट करके देख सकते हैं कि क्या like क्या प्रोग्रेस किया है and क्या और आपको हेल्प कर सकते हैं। या अमित, क्या आप अनम्यूट करके बोल सकते हो लाइक कि कोई फ्लो आपने बनाया है और व्हाट डू यू मीन बाय ऑनगोइंग फ्लो?
तो हमारे अभी मतलब कंसेंट फ्लो एंड बाकी फ्लो हम ऑर्गेनाइजेशन लेवल पे काम कर रहे हैं,
हाँ
उस पे ही मैंने लाइक गूगल शीट और बाकी चीज़ों को इम्प्लीमेंट किया है। एंड
ओके
इट इज अ मैसेज ऑब्वियसली दैट इज ऑनगोइंग एंड आई एम
ओके
ट्राइंग टू इम्प्लीमेंट गूगल सर्च गूगल that Google cloud storage वाला part, but I think this is not yet covered in this cohort.
गूगल क्लाउड स्टोरेज में मतलब आपको सेट ही करना है तो वी कैन शेयर द डॉक्यूमेंटेशन विथ यू। कुछ
No,
डाउट्स है तो
that we already done with the help of your team member that
राइट।
yeah.
नहीं, मेरा क्वेश्चन है कि आपने कोई फ्लो नया फ्लो बनाया है क्या लास्ट 2 to 3 वीक्स में, लाइक बेस्ड ऑन व्हाट वी हैव लर्न, कोई बेस्ट
So
प्रैक्टिस?
नए flow में we are मैंने बनाया है जिसपे we are capturing the name and the location only.
ओके, क्या आप ऑफिस आवर कॉल्स, एक हम लोग आज फिर से ईमेल भेजेंगे, क्या आप ऑफिस आवर कॉल्स दिस वीक या नेक्स्ट वीक में सेट कर सकते हो सो वी कैन सी कि कहाँ तक है, लाइक क्या सजेशंस दे सकते हैं हम
ठीक
लोग?
है, next week I will do that. इस week तो we have our internal events going on, so that is not possible.
Okay, so can you all please prioritize it because just learning wouldn't help anything. नहीं तो हम लोग actually record करके भेज सकते थे आपको,
नहीं sure.
because we are all like that's something which we started, like हम लोग सीखेंगे और implement करेंगे, and if we are not able to implement then there is not a fruitful outcome that might come out of it.
Sure.
Suresh, Ajish, like where are you? आपने like did you create any new flows in the last week? Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean what we have did yeah, we didn't touch upon the existing flows which is already there, but what we did, it started from the scratch
Yeah.
on the welcome flow which we used to send to the parents from the community which we send. Um, Tried attaching some kind of a mimics, I mean the memes, something that I was sharing it with you both, and I don't remember exactly, but that's something that created. But I think some size of the meme is something that needs to be worked on. What I just downloaded from some random Google meme and tried attaching there, but the size of the meme I think needs to be I the initial while I was trying to attach, it wasn't being able to attach it. Then I resized the meme
Mm-hmm.
to a smaller size, then being able to do it.
Okay.
So that's something that I did. I think the entire flow something that we haven't worked on. So what
Okay.
we tried only from the existing flow itself, how we can actually customize in a way that it will effectively will reach and will get a maximum participation. That's what something we
Okay.
trying in now. And that's something that also the need from our end currently.
Sure.
That's something that we are trying it out.
Understood. Ajish, you missed the last webinar. Can you also take a look at it, the best practices one? It will give you a better understanding of things.
Sure. Sure.
Like also help you in improving your existing flows. So my request to all of you would be one, like I know some of you like FES, eVidyaloka and Goons have already set check-in calls, which is like really good. Can others also prioritize it this week? Like at least also prioritize creating the flows. Like only if you get hands-on, then you'll be able to do. Like because by listening, सब कुछ easy लगता है. But only when you start doing it, you'll understand the nuances of it. So I would highly recommend you to please prioritize it this way. Okay. So before like today's session is one of the other most asked by when we started getting your requirements is on the LLM flows. मतलब LLM integrations के लिए कैसे कर सकते हैं. This is a session on that. And last session के feedback में a lot of you have asked कि hands on होता तो और easy होता. So that's the reason we have designed this particular session in such a way that it's a hands on workshop. So you will also be creating flow alongside me, so that by end of this webinar, we are having like one flow, a small LLM flow, which you can take with your team and test. Okay. So now, like before I get started, like in the email, we have asked you to come up with any one knowledge base. How many of you have those knowledge base? Like any one PDF. You can like by reacting, you can just respond a thumbs up or like any emoji. If you have a simple knowledge base, like a one-page PDF. Sharanya, thank you so much. None of the other people have a knowledge base. Okay, Diksha, thank you so much.
Actually, in our case, not the compiled one, because each year we have annual reports and other things that we have,
Like
but
that
not the
works. Yeah, like to start with, we just want to get like a hands on how to make the flow. So you
yes,
have
then
one.
we have.
Yeah. Ajish, Amit, Meghna, do you have any simple PDF which we can use as a knowledge base to create a flow?
We don't have one, but what we can do, but we can create one. We
Okay.
don't have an existing PDF or something like currently we have.
Right now,
Create.
you can use anything like your annual report or anything like that, or internal policy document, anything works.
We
Amit?
have that. We do
Okay.
have. Yeah.
Okay. Amit?
Yeah, I have that annual report and other stuff.
Okay. And I request all of you to read like emails and come up with those things. Because hands-on like can't happen one way. It should be with your inputs as well. So Meghna, you have something handy? In case you're not able to unmute, you can type as well. Okay. So can any one of you like share, like if it's a annual report or something, maybe Goons, you can share your annual report link to Meghna. She can get her hands on. Like any, आप एक simple flow बना रहे हो जिसके लिए back can make database we are using it. So would you be able to share, right? Any one of you, like any common document. Awesome. So let's get started. So today's session is all about creating an AI flow. So we are going to get an understanding of what is AI. AI, LLM में से बहुत सारे terms होते हैं. So just very simply understanding what these terms are and how is it coming within Glyphic. And there are like important terminologies within that. Assistance is one term, prompt is one term, knowledge base is one term. So we are going to speak about all those things. And there'll be a hands-on time where we want you to create one very simple flow so that you are able to get an understanding of how it is going to work. Okay. So first, what is AI LLM? Again, like there are terms, AI is one which is used, LLM is something which is used. So you can think AI as like a bigger umbrella term. LLM is one of the types within AI. So आप ये दोनों, like in our case, we can use it interchangeably. AI बोल सकते हो, LLM बोल सकते हो, etc. But what exactly is AI and LLM? So basically, with a lot of data, text, what they like, they have created an artificial intelligence which is very similar to a human intelligence. जो human का language को process कर सकता है, it can generate stuff, it can understand what we are trying to ask, and because it's an intelligence which is similar to a human intelligence, it is able to answer something much quicker than a human, but are very similar to human. That's the whole idea of what is artificial intelligence. It's like a similar, like a human that we have created, like a robo movie में आपने देखा होगा. So it's similar to that. So now chatbots is a rule-based chatbot. So it is always like a person has to click on a yes button or a no button. If they say yes, then this happens. If they say no, then this happens. It's a very rule-based. It works on certain rules. But not always people that you are working with might be able to follow those rules because उनको नहीं पता कि ये chatbot use कैसे करते हैं. Or maybe they have something which does not fit in the rules. For example, if a like young women, like we saw in Sneha chatbot case, a young woman who might not have studied a lot wants to ask a question on pregnancy, right? In that case, because the question would be longer, it can't be like a very simple, like one word, two word, it's not just typing. So she has to ask a question. She has to ask back and forth questions. In that case, like a voice note might be more convenient for her rather than like typing. So in those cases, AI LLM is super helpful, where you want the users to talk in the natural language, to send you the voice notes, but your bot is able to process it and give them a specific answers. So when you have to process the natural language, this is super helpful, like mostly like query resolutions or something where you can use this particular thing. Two is where you have to summarize some information or like give any particular exact information rather than giving the entire information. In those cases, again, AI LLM is super helpful. And also like processing of written documents, like it comes under summarizing, but just processing a large database, like you have like say 10 different policy documents, and out of that you want to give like answer किसी में भी हो सकता है, where you want to point out the exact information and give the answer to the person asking. In those cases, again, AI LLM is super helpful. Any questions on this, like where exactly we can use and how it is, like what exactly is AI LLM? Any one of you, can you tell, like if there's no answer by unmuting, so it's easier?
We can use this AI in our flows, right?
Yeah,
If
that's what we are going to cover now.
with the means if I have a separate flow with
Mhm.
based on responses of the user, but I can integrate AI in that, right? Or I have to create a separate flow for the AI one.
It can be both. Like it depends कि हम लोग डिजाइन कैसे कर रहे हैं. So say if you want to have a separate flow just for answering the questions of the users, maybe Goons के केस में कि बहुत सारे आपके frequently answered questions हो सकते हैं. अच्छा collection center, like dropping center Sunday को open रहता है कि नहीं? Can I give like a socks in a like as a donation? So a lot of questions can come in. So अगर आपके पास कोई document है which summarizes all these things, like which has the details of all these things, then वो आप
FAQ, right?
specific flow भी बना सकते हो. और within the flow also आप integrate कर सकते हो. But based on कि क्यों कर रहे हो आप, like what's the purpose that you are trying to solve.
Okay.
Okay. Any other questions? Yeah, Meghna.
I was wondering that if people are sending images, but हमें चाहिए कि वो image देख के ही chatbot खुद से answer करे, वो चीज के लिए भी हम AI use कर सकते हैं?
Yes, there is something called AI vision.
Okay.
मैं आपको बाद में एक एग्जाम्पल बताऊंगी. लाइक मैंने ये सेशन में कवर नहीं किया है, बट आई शो यू एन एग्जाम्पल. और लाइक आई विल सेंड यू लाइक अ ब्लॉग आल्सो, जहाँ पे एआई विजन क्या करता है, इमेज को प्रोसेस करता है, इमेज के अंदर क्या है वो प्रोसेस करके यूजर को इंफॉर्मेशन देगा या आपको इंफॉर्मेशन दे सकता है. सो वो भी पॉसिबल है थ्रू एआई.
Okay. Thank you.
एनी अदर क्वेश्चंस? Good. I consider it as a no and I'm moving. So in case of AI in Glyphic, there are three major things. Like I'm just kind of segregating it into three major things. One is what is an assistant? I'll come to the term again. But one type of AI use case that you can have is where it is answering from a common knowledge. जैसे कि today when you're using a chat GPT, when you type a question, chat GPT's knowledge base is everything probably in the world, right? And it has like, it might be probably picking it from Google or like a different sources, right? So that's a common knowledge. You don't have any idea कि वो chat GPT कहाँ से answer दे रहा है. So one is like you want to make a chat GPT sort of system for your users on WhatsApp. कि WhatsApp पे वो कुछ भी question पूछे, चैट जीपीटी जैसा जो गूगल में आंसर करके ढूंढ के देता है, वो आपको चैटबॉट में इट विल आंसर फॉर योर यूजर्स. दैट्स वन. बट टू, a lot of times what a chat GPT answers you might not be very relevant for your particular context. Very simple example is Sneha, which I was referring to the earlier example. Sneha works with the young pregnant women in a Mumbai urban in India, right? In Mumbai urban, and Sneha as an organization do not promote home delivery. But there are few rural regions in Maharashtra and in India where the home delivery is still there. And home delivery के best practices भी बोलते हैं कि अच्छा home delivery कर रहे हो तो ये best practices use करना चाहिए. But Sneha as an organization doesn't promote home delivery. So in those cases, if the user asks the question directly to chat GPT कि अच्छा घर पे करना है तो delivery, what to do, the chatbot will still answer because it's picking the knowledge from a common knowledge. But it is not suiting with Sneha's example. Because one, they have a certain thing, and two, they have a certain contextual knowledge, because a lot of information that we get on Google, it can also be contradicting. Like maybe if I ask a question, it doesn't know my context. So it can answer anything which is not very relevant to me, or it can answer like contradicting information. एक अगर article है जिसमें कर सकते हैं बोला है, the other article says it should not be done, the bot will give me both the answers, which is not right. So in that cases, a lot of our NGOs, what they do is, they have their own knowledge base. They will say like, hey, this is the information that you have, don't go beyond this. So instead of the common Google knowledge, we are giving a document which will be its knowledge. So imagine all this like a small kid that like like say a 9th grade kid you are training, right? So a 9th grade kid you are saying like, hey, these are questions is not like his book se aayega. So that book is called a knowledge base. You're training or you're giving instructions to them. That's called a prompt, which we'll get to it. But knowledge base is like, it's like defining what is the scope of the question, like answers that the assistant or the bot can give. So that's on the models. Any questions on these things? Like what's a common knowledge versus a contextual knowledge? Is that clear?
Yes.
Is it clear? Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, awesome. Meghna, is that clear? Meghna, Rahul.
Yes.
Okay. Rahul, is it clear? You use a lot of AI in your flows.
Yes.
Rahul or Deeksha?
Yes.
Okay, cool. Now, answering to the previous question, what are the type of inputs that we can give? Like we can ask the bot, like which is AI in the Glyphic, as a text. We can ask a question in a form of a text, like what is a last menstruation period? So then I can ask a question as a voice note. Now, the Glyphic, in Glyphic we have these capabilities today. Like outside Glyphic, video, वो सब में भी पूछ सकते हैं आप question. But within Glyphic, today we have a capability जहाँ पे input text में पूछ सकते हैं, voice note में पूछ सकते हैं, 3 as an image. So this is your question, Namrata, like where we can ask a question as an image as well. But bot will always answer in a text or a voice note. Today, we don't have a capability where the bot is creating a pictures. So that is today we don't have because NGOs ka requirement nahi, yeah. But this is how like we have input chatbot ko text, voice या images में भेज सकते हैं and you'll get output as text or voice. Now we'll understand the terms that are used in Glyphic. So the term that is being used in Glyphic for creating is called assistant. So assistant, you can imagine it like what is the actual meaning of an assistant? It is something where you are creating an artificial intelligence so that it is helping you in certain things. Assistant is kind of helping you in certain things. So now imagine like if you actually have an assistant, what are the different things that you're going to give them? So like I said, like assistant, say, imagine it like a 10th grade or like a 12th grade student who is helping you with certain things, who is interning with you, for example. So one is, so if you are making them sit for answering like a frequently asked question by your users, so what are the different things that you're going to give that person? One, you'll give instructions ki acha English mein baat karo, jada like answer in like 3-4 words, like 3-4 lines only. Don't give too much information or ask questions for clarity. So we'll give a separate set of instructions to that person, right? So those instructions are nothing but called prompt in case of Glyphic. So prompt are like instructions or prompt is something like how do you want that assistant to behave with you, behave with your end users, because your end users are going to talk to your assistant. That is instructions. Second thing is, how will that assistant answer? Now, suppose a 12th grade student is interning with goons. So if some user is asking some question, this 12th grade student won't know. This kid has to check in certain documents for the answers and give it to the user. So whatever that whatever the documents that you will give them, reading material you will give them, is nothing but called knowledge base or files. So we'll be having an option to files. So instructions is a prompt that you are giving to the person. Files is like what is the information that you want to give to them. The third thing is called temperature. So temperature is basically how much leverage you want to give to that assistant. So do you want assistant to be more creative in answering so that assistant apne knowledge se bhi, koi purana knowledge se bhi, like it's answering to the users, or you are strictly telling like don't go outside the knowledge base, whatever I have given, just answer from the knowledge base. If you want the creativity to be less, then make it to 0. But if you want it to be creative, then you can just make this temperature higher as a number. So assistant का हम लोग यहाँ पे एक नाम देंगे. This is the ID which gets generated. And models, there are like different models. Like every model, like So this is like a versions that ChatGPT is like OpenAI is generating. OpenAI is like what ChatGPT uses. So models like 4o, 4o mini, you can use different things. Everything has a certain advantage and disadvantage. For right now, we can do a 4o. So is this very clear to you? The term, what is an assistant? What is a prompt/instruction? What is a knowledge base? What is temperature? If you have any questions on these 4 concepts, can you please unmute and speak?
Hey, KP, a small query regarding the prompt or the instruction which the column is
Right.
giving. Is there something that we are expecting this particular prompt from the client or the end user to generate this particular file to be used, or is that the prompt or instructions that's something that's for our internal reference?
This is for an internal reference. This prompt is an instruction that you are giving to the chatbot to behave like this.
Got it, got it, got it.
You are telling chatbot, hey, chatbot, to talk in Tamil only and in Tamil script, not in Tamil written in Hindi, English, or don't talk more than 3 languages. Or you're telling, like, you're also training it, right? Like, one, you have to train this assistant, and then assistant will do the work for you. So instructions is a way of you training the assistant, where you are giving the instruction. You are also giving the context setting. Hey, you are a chatbot working with parents in rural regions of Tamil Nadu, where they only speak Tamil, where they do spelling mistakes in Tamil. They will ask you questions on child learning. So all these instructions you are giving to the bot. So instructions is nothing but
Yeah.
what you are telling the bot on how to behave.
Okay. Do you have some example
Yes,
just
I'll
for a
show that.
quick reference? Yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks.
I'll show that. Like, I'll speak on how to write a prompt, then I'll show you an example also.
Sure. Okay. Yeah. Thanks. Thanks.
Yeah.
Krishna, I had one question.
Mhm.
You said for input, the bot can read images,
Uh-huh.
right? So we tried on our end. Essentially, you just put it on a document and upload it, or you upload it separately, the image to read.
Image to read is via chatbot, right? Like the user will send you the image. So user will send as a regular chat me how people are chatting. Like when I say, hey, send your image, then the user will send it like a normal image. Then assistant will process it and give a response.
But the image could be what exactly?
It depends on your use case. For example, we have an organization who works with giving inputs on the water quality, or like the diseases which can happen, like how pure is the water, okay, like water in the lakes. So the image that the user sends is like, if I have a drinking water near my house, or like a pipe mein jo pani aa raha hai, I got that water, I'll send a picture of it. So what assistant will do is detect in the water like how much algae is there. Then it will tell like, hey, this water has this percentage of algae, so it's not safe for you to drink. So that's one example. The other example is, so a lot of organizations have a manual, say, process. Like for example, marks sheet hai, right? Like you have this OMR type of sheets, which you are like doing as a checklist. So, and like a lot of times what happens is field workers go on ground, वो checklist करते हैं, and they have to manually enter into a system again. So the one of the organizations, what they did is, people can take a picture of that particular checklist and automatically वो process होके Google Sheet में write हो रहा है, so that the manual effort is getting reduced. So those are the 2 examples of how image can be processed.
Okay. So, say for example, somebody sends me an image of their accounts, right? And they want to ask whether I'm making a profit or not, or anything of that sort. If my chatbot has been given an instruction to be able to compute it, will it be able to do so?
Yeah. But
Okay.
again, you have to remember like the formats. So you should be able to give those. You have to experiment like what instructions to give to the bot. Ki, how will it know? Ki, how will it know that is it in a profit or a loss? So is it in a green that is written? नीचे लिखा है क्या? Or is it a plus symbol है क्या? So once you give all these instructions, it should be able to do.
Okay. Another thing I actually wanted to know, is that if our documents have
Mhm.
any images, is the bot able to read that and send that back to the user as an answer?
No. So today that's not possible. So we suggest send like today the bot doesn't share images as an answer. It can process images, but it can't send images as an answer as of today.
Even if it is a public URL, it won't be able to send that?
URLs, yes. It can send URLs. URLs again, like hey, as a knowledge base, like आपका पूरा document है, like hey, to know more on this, check this image or whatever. Like if it is like that, then वो URL भेजेगा. But it won't send as an image format. It'll again send as a URL format. So
Okay,
today
so
it doesn't like, yeah.
right. So the image itself won't go like it goes in an
Ah.
interactive message attachment.
No, that won't go.
Okay, okay. Fair.
At least today
Thanks.
it is not going. Probably in advanced features we'll do that. Yes. Any other
Okay.
questions on this? This is like a base of everything that you create. These are the 4 terms that you have to continue using, remembering. Assistant, prompt/instructions, file/knowledge base, then a temperature. Any questions on this? Amit, any questions?
Krishna,
Amit,
regarding this model,
yeah, no,
I
no.
just check. There are lots of model with the जैसे GPT 4 point
Right.
something else, 4 point something else. So which is we should use the latest one or
So there are not advantages. So each model works well for different purposes. Like कुछ research के लिए अच्छा कर रहे हैं, like answer research based answers अच्छा दे रहे हैं, कुछ और कोई और purpose के लिए answers अच्छा दे रहे हैं. So there's no straightforward answer for your question, but it's not completely off. So what you can do is you can experiment with different models and see what is working for you. But if you are coming up with key, this is our purpose, what model might suit, then we might also be able to suggest you something.
yes. So if we are uploading our document and restricting it to only answer from it, then
Sorry, I don't think your question was complete.
yes. So I'm saying कि if we are saying कि, hey, this is our document, you have to answer only from it. So
Right.
which model will be best for our use case? We are not expecting
I'll
external
cover
data.
that right now.
Oh, okay.
Every model has its own pitfalls. I'll cover it in some time.
Okay.
So one thing, answering your question, Imran, like if you want it to just like answer from the knowledge base, then one instruction में हमें बताना है, hey, do not go outside the knowledge base. Stick only to the documents that I give you. One is हमें instruction level पे बताना है to make the temperature as less as possible. Maybe make it 0, 0.01 or something. So these two will help you maximum number of times that the bot won't answer outside the knowledge base. But again, still it is a artificial intelligence. The LLM is meant to answer a lot of times outside the knowledge base. We can try to minimize it. So we are also working on few things on how we can ensure that it's not going outside knowledge base. But today, say in like few cases, it will still go outside the knowledge base. But with given right instructions and temperature, you can minimize that risk. Okay?
Krishna, one question on the files.
Yeah, Padma.
Is there a limit on the number of files or the size of files?
No.
Okay, it can, and
There's a limit on per size, per file size, which
okay.
is written, I'll show you, which is 10 MB if I'm not wrong. But overall number of files, you don't have a limit.
And is there an option to update the set later, or if I
If there's
update,
an option, you can always remove and add files.
remove and add?
Yeah, yeah. You can update the prompt, you can update the model, you can just play around as much as a regular thing.
Because the files that we upload, they are not stored in the same format, right? Can you see file ABCD later, or it gets converted to this
No, it
vector?
doesn't get converted. I'll show you right now.
Yeah. Okay.
So before
And
yeah, Diksha.
yeah, just one more thing. So essentially, we have been uploading files. We have been using AI flow. We've been testing it out internally. We've been using Markdown files at the moment. So what's the best practice there? Whether we should be using PDFs or Markdowns?
Markdown is always better, Diksha. Like the LLM generally reads Markdown in a better format than PDFs.
Okay.
So Markdown would be of better quality, like Markdown answers would be of better quality than PDF. But again, even if others are using PDF, it is still okay. Like it's not a very bad thing. So just to answer this, like because we are anyways discussing this, so the documents that you upload, it can be Markdown files, which is like a recommended format. But even Markdown, maybe there are like options. How are you converting into Markdown, etc. So even if you are using PDFs, it is good. And if you are using Excel spreadsheet or CSV files, it's better if it can be converted into a JSON structure so that it's easier for the LLM to understand, the assistant to understand. And if you are using document, try to have as minimal images as possible. If it's a lot of explanation on the images, in few cases, what we have seen is few organizations have updated the document where the images itself is giving a lot of information, but the text mein kuch nahi hai. Look at below. But when you add that as a knowledge base, bot won't be able to process a lot of it. So it's better use like minimal images as possible. Try to have documents which are very descriptive in nature, which explains everything. Two, very important, it doesn't have any contradicting information. जैसे कि एक जगह आपने बोला है कि policy X will give you 2000 rupees per month. The other place you have written policy Y will, like policy X only will give you 4000 rupees per month. Bot will get confused, right? Bot will not know if it is 2000 or 4000 or whatever is the latest information. So please ensure like your knowledge base doesn't have too many images. It has all the information you want it in a clear manner. 3, doesn't have contradicting information. So again, like as I said, imagine it like you're actually training an assistant. If you give a contradicting information, your assistant will get confused, right? So ensure like how you're training a actual person, but like actual person se thoda kam knowledge hone wale ko, be more explicit as possible so that the quality of that answers that the bot will give will be much higher. So this is on the knowledge base. Now on prompt. So there are like a lot of your bot's performance will also depend on how nice prompt are you giving. Prompt is the instructions that you are giving to the bot ki aisa behave karo. So we have created like a simple structure. One, tell what is the role or the persona that the bot has to play. If you are working with, say, like if your users are a teacher, tell the bot that it is working with the teachers. Tell the bot like, hey, you are a empathetic bot who is helping teachers from rural place of Maharashtra, rural government teachers of Maharashtra. These teachers have studied B.Ed, but in Hindi medium. So answer only in Hindi. So give what is the persona that the bot has to play so that it is being more empathetic. If it is talking with professionals, tell that it is talking with professionals so that it can tweak its own language accordingly. So one is the persona. Two is the context. As I said, like what is the bot, like why is the bot coming into the picture? So tell that it is interacting with students who are preparing for interview, so that it can also have that persona where it needs to encourage. It's not giving direct answers but pushing the questions, or like being just like a mentor who is asking the right questions or correcting whenever needed. So that context is also very important for you to give. Ki, matlab kya, like what's the educational background, what's the language, cultural background. A lot of these things you can give as a context. The third point, it's better to, because it's a lot of instructions, it's better to give in a bullet points. So give like a bullet points. So one bullet point can be, do not step outside the knowledge base. The other bullet point can be, like give only answers, answer only after getting clarity on the question, because bot will think like it has to answer every question. So maybe ask more probing questions before giving out the answers. Third is on which language that it has to give. Type only in Devanagari script. Do not type in a English or a Hinglish, Hindi typed in English. So that can be one instruction. So these can be the type of instructions that is being given. Then also, if there is anything that you want to give as an example, like you can give an example of how you want the bot to answer, but you can avoid this also. But this is like an optional thing. Ki, hey, do not answer more than 5 lines. That can be one of the prompt, that instruction that you are giving. But example response जो है कि hey, I'm preparing, अगर ये user ने बोला है तो response ऐसे दो. One, you can skip this also, but these three are super important. Any questions before I show you an example prompt?
All good. Keep. Yeah.
Awesome. Okay, I'll just give you an example prompt. 1 minute. Screen. Yes. Are you able to see my screen?
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is an example prompt where here I have given a lot of context. So one is like here I'm giving a persona because we have a name for the bot which is called Sneha Didi. So I'm actually giving it a persona ki you're an empathetic bot who answers questions of the women. So yahan tak I gave the bot like what is the bot supposed to be? The role or a persona. Then the second point is the context. What is the context that we are giving? Here I am giving an example, like a context ki they are from low economic urban settlements. Questions they'll be asking on these issues. And again, like more on the context. The women asking are not educated, will send messages with typo or incomplete information. Ye Sara, I'm giving like a context to it. And part like this one is a role or a persona. Second is a context. Third is instructions that I'm giving to the bot on how it should respond. So यहाँ पे the first instruction I'm giving is, hey, you have to use a language of a 5-year-old, like even a small kid can understand. So use simple casual words. It can't use a word something like a consent. It has to use a word like permission or something more simpler. Then यहाँ पे I gave also an instruction कि कितना line में respond करना चाहिए. One ideally I can also include this here, rules of responding में. So यहाँ पे rules of responding में I said like, hey, if you are unclear, ask more questions. See here, whatever I share, what you share must be verifiable. So strictly limit your response to the knowledge base. So, and I'm also telling it, if you do not find an answer, what to say also. I'm saying like, hey, say that you do not have enough information so that it's not answering on any random questions like World Cup kaun jeeta hai, etc. Then a lot of times you, in our case, in the Sneha's case, women answered by saying G, Dhanyavad, bye, etc. And bot used to give like a long answer to it. So we also told like agar ऐसे कुछ acknowledgement messages है तो like simply respond by saying a generic greeting or an emoji, etc. And like language handling also, which script it should use, topics not to include, a lot of those things. So यहाँ पे I also give like what exactly I mean by a simpler words. Also I gave an example, or not to use also I gave an example. So this is how you can give a prompt. And don't overwhelm the prompt also, because nahi to, because assistant, like it is a kid, like it's a kid that you're working with, so they will get confused. So ensure like the prompt is not also like 2-3 pages. Like try to strike a balance, see कि कौन सा prompt काम कर रहा है नहीं कर रहा है. So any questions on the prompt?
No, not yet.
KP, do we have any limitation, word limitation or something
So
for the
you don't
prompt?
have a word limitation, but it's better you put a word limitation. Like you don't make it too long. Even this is a too long. This is like an,
Yeah.
this is not the actual prompt. I'm
Yeah.
not showing you the actual prompt, but this is another version of prompt that we were experimenting and testing with.
Yeah,
Okay.
but how long is long, Krishna?
I would say like this can be a good size, like say 12, 13 liners. Again, honestly, there's no right answer, or like there's no perfect answer a lot of cases in LLM. So you have to try different variations and see what is working for you. So I would not say, I would say like in terms of instructions, do not have more than 7 to 10 instructions. Like 10 is a max, I would say. So maximum, like say 10 different instructions, some plus some context and persona. Like this is like a 4-liner prompt, like persona plus context, and like instructions maximum like 7 or 8. That's a good balance to start with.
But does it have to be told that there will be expect typos and all? Isn't it intelligent to
So
know?
that's the thing, right? Like it is intelligent to understand it, but it's not like context can be very, very different. For example, your bot is working with, say, government officials. So in like, so again, this typos is something which we have written so that like it's a part of a context. I want to set like कि ये women कौन है, and giving it properly. But say like how it has to respond, I have to give it. Like in this case, I'm saying like answer as if you're answering to a 5-year-old. But if I'm working with a government official, I would not use this. I would use some other instruction. So certain cases it's intelligent enough, but like is that like, and it is generic, but if you want to make it more customized for your kind of users, give information as much as possible, like give more context, give more specific instructions so that you get a better quality of answers which are suitable for your audience.
Okay.
Any more questions before we move on? Like we have spent a decent amount of time on this. Okay, so if you go to your chat, like if you go to your assistants, so this is called AI assistants in your left panel. When you open it, you get to create a new assistant. So you'll get like a fresh page like this. You'll see all the existing ones here. You'll get a fresh page like this. There are a lot of models that you can store. So usually like 4o Mini is a good one. So you, to start with, you can use something called 4o Mini. And assistant, give any name. Again, like a best practices that we follow, we always give some name which we know how we can use in future. For example, यहाँ पे we have used something on dated 26th. So that's something which we know, like this is the date and this is the main one which we were using. So all this you can actually start giving a good name. यहाँ पे restart cohort demo 1, something like that. Then here is the assistant that here is where you are giving all the instructions that you want to give. And then files. Here you can upload the files. So each file you can have like a certain format. So it's 20 MBs per file size. So that's a files that you can add. And temperature you can set as less to 0.01 and then save it. So once you save it, you have something called assistant ID. So this one is called assistant ID. This is something which we are going to use in our flow. But this is how you actually create a particular flow. So I'm like right now going to delete this particular one. So how do we create flows? Sorry. How do we create a particular LLM flow? How do we use those assistants that we have created into our flow? So for the sake of simplicity, we have created a sample flow for you, which I'll share with you right after I show you how it is done. So you can just import the flow in your page. Sorry, just delete it. Yeah. So this is the flow that I have. So this is a sample flow. I'm just downloading it. And in my platform, I'm importing this particular flow. So it shows it already exists because I was doing while experimenting it. So OpenAI file search one. So once it is done, it's exported. There's a file that will be open like this. It won't be published while you do it, or maybe I can just show you how it looks like. So when the flow is not there, if I'm trying to import it. So for you, this is how it's going to look like. So my import got successful. This is the name of the file. I'll search it. See, it's not published, like it just got imported. So I can open it. I can see I just gave the keyword called file search 3. So I'll configure it. This is a very, very simple flow that we have created. So firstly, I'm asking, like here, the bot is asking like, hey, ask a question, and whatever the question that we are giving, we are saving it under the result name called question. So this is going to be the most important thing. So when you are creating, one of the options in your dropdown is called Colab Web. So whenever you have to integrate something, so tomorrow Google Sheet is an integration, speech to text is an integration. Now, like OpenAI or LLM, this is an integration, like any external integration. Now you have to integrate your, say, internal Teams database. So this is an integration. So any integrations that you want to do, use something called Colab Webhook. This is one of the options. So now when you export, you will get this flow like this. So Colab Webhook, like here you'll be getting all the options, select function and copy paste this. Like if you have to create a new flow, if you're not importing, so copy paste something called file search underscore GPT. So here is where the whole logic is written ki acha ye assistant use karo, ye question use karo, ye use karo, and process it this way. This is where the whole logic is written. So you have to write it exactly the way it is. So this is one thing that is being changed. HTTPS headers mein you're changing nothing. You just keep it as is. Function body is another thing. This is something you have to copy paste. But if you export the flow, you don't have to copy paste like how I showed you. Yahan pe you are telling like what is the assistant ID that I want to use. So when we saw the other assistant ID, so when we have seen this assistant ID, sorry, AI assistants. So I want to use, suppose if all my data is in this particular thing, I'll just copy this particular thing and I'll update. So this is what the assistant ID is going to look like. So question, because they asked a question in the same flow, it's saved as a result. Yeah, if you want to refer it later, we'll say @results.question. So I'll copy paste this and I'm adding it here. And citation is, I don't want to give a source, like where this is coming from. I don't want to say like, hey, this is coming from this particular paragraph or anything. So I'll just keep it as true. Like I don't want remove, I want remove citation to happen. So I'll just put it as true. So this is how I'm saving it. Whatever, so here what's basically happening is, it will take the question that the user is asking, it will check in the assistant and it has to give an answer. So now the answer that I have got is saved. Like again, it is also a result name. I'm saving it under the name called GPT response. Here I can actually put anything. I can say response also. So this is the response that I'm getting from the user. So now if I have to refer it later, I can say @results.response. But if you want to have it as a message format, you have to use it dot message also. So this is one way where you are getting the so because it's not GPT response, it's just response. So here, whatever the response is, it will give it in a message format back to the users. And after you send a message, user might again ask a question. So I'm connecting it back to wait for response, where it will wait for the user's answer and it'll process, and here everything, the whole flow goes away. And because it is a fail, if it is failing for some reason, so I just want the flow to not stop for the user. So I said like, hey, something went wrong, try again, and I'm asking them to ask a question. This is a very simple flow where you can get users' question as a text, send it back as a text. Now, a layer to it would be if you want to get the response as a voice note and send the answer as a voice note also, then we'll use something called a Bhashini integration, which will be another 2 webhooks that will come. I'll show that in the next call, but this is something which I want you to try. So once this is done, when a user, so in the preview, if I see, please ask a question. Like now that I have, what is this about? I don't know which assistant I have included, but it'll just give me an answer based on this. So because you know ki, because it is because interactive messages may get immediately answered. Like the chatbot is much quicker. Because now it has to go to a caller webhook, search for the answer and give it. Because I think this assistant doesn't have any knowledge base. That's the reason it gave me blank answer. But if you are doing that, then the whole answer, then because it's taking a bit more time, you can even put like a message, hey, please wait for 15 seconds for me to think and respond. So that user knows ki, they have to wait for a few seconds. By the time this message goes and the user reads, you'll actually get a response. So this is how you can actually create like a very simple flow which takes the text answer and gives a text reply. Any questions on this?
Just one question from my side. So
Yes.
what if user type in Hindi or some other language?
So you can
If they have
also
not
add,
selected,
yeah, you can
if
also add those nuances, like where one in the prompt you can say like what's the language preference. So if they use, like you can say like, hey, respond in the language that the user is asking. So if they ask in Telugu tomorrow, it will answer in Telugu. So
and document should be in multiple language or?
great question. Document should always be in English. So
Okay.
today OpenAI process only English knowledge base in a much better manner. So it will automatically translate and send it. So that's smart enough to translate and send it.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. But Bhashinika, when we are doing it, that's like another node which I'll explain. But this is something which is a very, very simple flow that to start with. Any questions on this? Rahul, Sharanya.
No, Krishna.
Okay. Rahul?
No.
Okay. So I'll just give like 2 more nuances to it. Like then I want you to try. I want you to export, create a small assistant, and then try to see how you are getting the results. But I'll share like 2 more smaller things here. So this is something that we are able to do. Like function is something you have to change. File search -GPT. If you are like creating a new flow from scratch, use the same terms exactly. Give whatever the name that you want to give to the result name. Here the assistant is something that you are changing. Now, then this is something that we have learned. Now the more there are like other nuances. One is how to take a voice note text, like voice note question, and give answer also as a voice note, which has Bhashini integrations. If most of you are interested, we can spend some time in the next call to discuss this. The other nuance also is how can you make the bot remember what is told earlier. For example, you asked a question like, hey, what is the best economics college in Delhi? Okay, so it will give you few answers, say 1, 2, 3, 4. So then if you asked a question, tell me about the second one. So you are not telling it, tell me about the second college, again, the best economics college in Delhi. You are just building over the previous conversation where a lot of your users will be doing. They'll be thinking, ha, bot is remembering what I'm trying to say. So for that to happen, there's something else you have to add called thread ID. So thread ID is what it will remember कि पहले conversation में क्या हुआ था, so that the next conversations can be built upon it. So it needs a certain change in your flow also, where you add like thread ID in your caller webhook, and ऊपर उसके पहले भी based on that you will be doing a split, etc. So if some of you are interested, we can explore on this particular topic of thread ID, having voice capability in AI also in the next call. So before I take more questions, I'll just tell you a quick pitfalls as well. So AI assistant, everything is great, but always you have to remember it's garbage in, garbage out. So if your knowledge base is not good, you will be getting bad answers. So you have to ensure, or if your prompt is not good, you will be getting bad answers. So you have to ensure like whatever you are giving as an input, it should be of a good quality so that your output is also of good quality. Two, the problem is it sometimes step outside the guardrails. Do you say like कि अच्छा knowledge base से बाहर मत बोलो, stick to the knowledge base, don't answer in this particular language, or don't answer about this particular topics. It sometimes again step outside the guardrails. That's one risk that we are running into. Three, doesn't have context. It's not about the conversational memory. It's not about what I had given there. Sometimes even like though you gave like a lot of context, like you are telling like, hey, you are a pregnant woman from a urban slum in Mumbai, it will still not know ki aap X area se ho ya Y area se ho, and like your user will start thinking the bot knows everything. So they'll start saying, acha mere area ke nearby hospital batao, which it doesn't have a context, or it doesn't know ki in your area today a bandh is happening. So it will say like, hey, go to a doctor. Though they don't know ki in nearby area today the doctors are not available. Or it doesn't have a context on what are the issues that are happening in your community. So it's different from the conversational memory or the context that you give. It doesn't have the entire context. So you have to not think ki LLM will come and do the magic today. It will have its own like a downsides, but it will at least make a lot of your work more smarter by answering things based on your behalf. So that's something that is there. So now any questions before we get into the hands-on part? Any questions?
For the conversational flow, Krishna. But yeah, actually we wanted to do that. So does it mean that this will be a constant conversation? I mean, per user can ask question after question, or we have to loop it back to the
you like the flow design will a bit change. That's one. But again, conversation is within that conversation. Say today I spoke. Okay, today I said like, hey, the XYZ things are happening. And after 5 days, I'm coming back. So it will still forget what I spoke today.
Yeah.
So it's a new conversation again. So within the conversation, it will remember the memory.
All right. Okay. But we have to loop, just like how you showed in your flow, you have to allow the user to ask a question again. And then it has a memory of what it responded, and based on that, it can.
How many people are interested to know, like maybe a quick raise of hands, interested to know about conversational memory and like a voice-based LLM chatbots? If you are interested, okay, Amit is interested, so that we can create a session around it. Ajish, okay, Meghna, Sharanya, Sharanya, are you interested? If
Yes,
yes,
responded on the chat. Yeah.
okay, lovely. So maybe we can tweak our next session to cover this particular topic. So any questions? Last, maybe 1 or 2 questions before we get into the hands-on part. Okay. So I'm sharing this flow with you on chat. Can you download and start importing to your platform and create an assistant, create a new assistant, instruction though, knowledge base. So Tanu, maybe can we divide into 2 breakout rooms, random breakout rooms, with you and me in the each breakout room so that
Yeah.
we can answer while they are doing it. So where like you have more than one person in an org, like Goons, Creator, and Madhi, maybe just once you just upload and both of you can do. और लाइक कीवर्ड चेंज करो, नाम चेंज करो, कॉपी करो उसका, एक फ्लो का कॉपी बना दो, कोई एक अपलोड करो एंड द अदर वन मेक अ कॉपी एंड लाइक वर्क ऑन इट.
Sorry, give me just 2 minutes. I'm creating the rooms. Yeah. I think KPI added you. Okay.
Okay, sure. I don't think we got.
No, can you not see the rooms?
Oh, I'll join.
Yeah.
Uh,
Can join room 2, KP. I'll
I'm
join 1.
joining.
Okay. Hi, everyone.
Suresh, before others are joining, Suresh, can you just send me any நம்மளோட ஏதோ ஒரு பெட்ரோ கையோடு வந்து எனக்கு சென்ட் பண்றீங்களா?
Sure, Ajay.
ஓகே ஓகே.
பட் அது இமேஜஸா தான் இருக்கும். டைப்பிங்ல
சரி சரி, நான் வேற ஏதாவது இருக்கான்னு பார்க்குறேன். சரி, ஓகே.
Hello, hello. How many were able to create at least one small flow? In my group, I have seen Diksha and Rahul creating one. Tanu, हमारा count 1 है. What's your count?
हमारा 2 है KP.
Oh.
Imran could create a flow. Even
Oh.
Amit was almost in the process of creating a flow.
Padma,
Mostly.
Meghna, did you create the flow? Did you complete the flow?
No, I was not able to. I tried to make the assistant, but it's not working. So
Mine is also showing a failure. I think it's because of the thread ID thing. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah.
It was working.
Padma is second level पे कर रही है इसलिए नहीं हुआ हमारा नहीं तो हमारा भी हो जाता. But yeah, so Meghna, Padma, maybe you can stay back like for 5 minutes after this call so that we can see like क्या है issue so that we can solve for you. But awesome, great, like you have created at least the beginning of the flow. So we want you to experiment with at least more knowledge base, better prompt, so that see the answers are getting better or not. So before we close, like one is the poll that we want to share. Like maybe Tanu, you can already shoot out the poll. Two, like I'll take your question in a minute, Amit. Two, as we said, can you all please book one-on-one calls with Tanu by this week or next week, where we want you to create a flow. आपका एक बना हुआ flow, like a flow, it can be a new flow, it can be an existing flow betterment. Can you create a flow with the best practices, and so that we can review and share more suggestions with you? So that the idea is by end of this cohort, we have 2 more weeks for the cohort. By end of this cohort, we are having at least 2 flows which are good with best practices. Is that okay? At least I would like to hear from Creator, Tiny Miracles, Madhi, and Amit. Like, I want you to set up the calls by. Can we commit by tomorrow? Can you like book the slots, please?
Yeah,
Yeah,
from
sure.
our end, Madhi, we will set up for plan for next week, and I'll book the slot
Yeah.
tomorrow.
So
Yeah.
call me with the flow. You have to come. Just let
Yes,
me
yes,
know.
yes, yes. We are
So-
almost done with the, I mean, this.
Awesome, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I trust you, Ajish. Diksha, Rahul, you will also be booking, right?
Yes.
You can actually, sorry, Diksha, Rahul, can you actually set with me? Because in case you also want to discuss, okay, let's do one thing. You can set with Tanu. With me, I'll get on a separate call with you for the Google Sheets one. Because that's a separate
done.
call. We'll have 2 conversations, not an issue. Meghna, can we have you set call like Meghna and Amit?
By next week, I will be having a call, but by this week, I will set up a call with Tanu.
Yes, please. Meghna?
yes.
Sorry, I'm like in a very teacher mode, but I hope you understand. It's for the betterment only. Cool. So Amit, you had some question. You raised your hand.
So, I just saw on your PPT, it says some crash course regarding prompt engineering.
It's an additional PPT. We'll share those resources like while we are sending
Okay.
today's
Yeah, sure.
recording.
So it will be help in creating more better prompt.
Huh. But the
That's it.
prompt, like the structure we give, that's like a great start, I would say. And you
Uh,
can actually go through those resources also. We'll share like more resources with you.
Sure, sure.
And
Thank you.
we'll also share few blogs with you in case you are interested कि image का कैसे चलता है. Or else we'll cover it in the next webinar.
Sure. Thank you.
Cool. So, request you to complete the poll and only then drop off. If you want to stay, you can stay. Padma and Meghna, as you're facing issues, you can stay back. We can resolve this after this call.